All the millions of them I make now off a Gully Gaza, me do it. Then, next thing. Over Mavado side, 100% Foota hype. 100%. So over Cartel side, 70% of Foota hype again. Because Kartel and me, killer, direct, to play your music them in a dance.
Kasongo, yeah. Mambadi nanga.
And we can say this without apology. Every alliance artist, except Mavado, did afraid to take on Vybz Kartel. We do that. My work come see a bounty killer legacy. If I never were me do, she would have killed bounty killer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kartel would have get to a scotch free. So when I talk about bounty this and bounty that, say it and say bounty and Foota hype. Once when I left out my name, I got draw the line.
So recently we see where Foota hype stated that he wasn't going to review the Sumfest Gully and Gaza thing with Vybz, Cartel and Mavado, my people. Get to me and say, yeah man, but we don't see Foota hype come out and speak on the whole thing, and he sure do have a lot to say. You know, outlining that him give the Gully and Gaza part of the show 10 out of 10, and him that rate Sumfest otherwise, and you know, give the Sumfest show overall a lower rating, my people. But outside of that, him would have also outlined that him deserve credit for that show, because if it wasn't him, the whole thing couldn't go on, my people. I mean, a lot of people that hear that and just jump on and say, boy, Ray. But Foota hype would have some reasons why he would have said that. I would have wanted to take a listen to what is going on, and then you can leave on the thoughts, my people. But before that, you know, we see where Bossy Tuesday go on with Boom Boom, and of course, you know, the likes of Future Fambo was there. We also see where Beanie Man was in the same building, and Bounty Killer, my people. On the posters, me see where them did have Mavado and Popcorn on the posters, but it look like none of them never to turn up for the show, my people. But Fambo, Bounty Killer, and Beanie Man was there, and me would have catch a piece of Fambo performance where him would have say, yo, Bounty and Beanie are the boss, boy. When he come on to Fambo, come like, you know, a person with Cassia, you don't even know where them a look, my people. I get them and say, because today him a burn out Beanie, and tomorrow him a say the boss. You know, boy, is a hard, you know, road to follow. But take a look at this where Fambo deal with, and then we can get to where Foota hype say. Check it out. So yeah, my beautiful people, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. You don't know this style, my people. So you don't know, as we say, you know, it's kind of lengthy, and as we say, where Foota hype would I say, very interesting in terms of like, you know, the history of dancehall through his lens and all of that. And me, some man, me like to hear them type of thing in terms of dancehall history and where the stars them come from and all of that. But Foota hype is explaining that he deserves credit. You see, he's stating that a lot of people, just as if Just as how with a sneak of fire come out and I say, yo, Bounty Killer and should be credited for put forward them legends. I get to me and say, but the likes of Foota hype is stating that he would have credit himself more than Bounty Killer because he was the one who actually bossed Mavado, my people. As me say, very interesting. Check it out and tell me what you think about what Foota hype is saying, my people.
In terms of the Mavado Vybz Kartel situation, me give Sumfest a 10 out of 10. Big move, and it was the best move. Zine? So whosoever come up with the idea there, great. 10 out of 10 for the delivery of Mavado and Vybz Kartel. That a big thing. That no normal. Me give that 10 out of 10. Based on show standards, we don't short change the show. We don't fuck up the imagery of Sumfest. We don't crumble Sumfest to its knees. If you ask me, the one night something here and the lack of giants on the show, you see me? The lack of giants on the show can't work. Zine? Anyway, let's get into the Gaza part of the thing. This Sumfest shows the impact of the dominance of clashing. Now, I don't know if you remember, a couple of years ago, they made us say clash wrong when Jada Kingdom and Steffland were. And my brother in Sean Paul, it said clash nothing go on and me counteract that. I mean, I'm still friend today, nothing change. Clash is one of the most important part of dancehall history. Zine? Clash is one of the most important element of dancehall history. And the other night with Mavado and Vybz Kartel proves it once again. Shabba and Ninja do it. Ninja and Supercat do it. Cabra, Buju them do it. Bounty and Beanie, the longest reigning clash nemesis them, the two biggest giant them in a dancehall, them do it. We don't have any dancehall dominant column like that, where we mean hardcore column like that we never clash. The Uncle people them probably never clash at Sean Paul and Shaggy, and them are international column on a different level. You understand me? I say, but in our street hardcore sense of the thing, Bounty and Beanie are the two biggest column, and them a clash put them with them there. So anybody want to look on dancehall and go, oh, I don't like clash, that are your business. Clashing is one of the most important things to the culture. Now, if physicality and murder through it, then of course we have to stop it. Leads me to my point now. Mavado and Vybz Kartel were the two closest things to erasing or dimming, minimizing Bounty and Beanie clash legacy. What stopped them, in my eyes, is it got too violent. So the government had to step in, the police have to step in, every minute them I got jail, that mash it up. If it wasn't for that, Bounty and Beanie legacy in a clash would have run second compared to Cartel and Mavado nemesis battle, right? So for that alone, we have to give Mavado and Cartel extreme props. Zine? Because a whole heap of artists since Bounty and Beanie were forward to them little thing and it just fade out back. Rise up. Fade out. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to give them two artists here, them props, to keep the momentum. Now, me hear from a whole heap of people because I hear say, based on what me see, different from what me I hear. A lot of people tell me that they did more than 2 hours worth of song. No, that is not normal. That is not something normal or something great that it shows you how much each song dep on both sides of the fence. Over Gully and over Gaza. For them dep on stage for 2 hours. And people can still name songs that were not performed. You understand me? I say, well, if a song not get sing. So, when me I give an opinion on this, Zine, we have to give the Gully props and we have to give the Gaza props. Zine, that era there, no normal. And if you notice, the people them did I sing the song them word for word. Zine, we have to comment the promoter. Zine, we have to comment both management team to put ego aside and do business. We have to big up Joe, but most of all, we have to big up Joe money. I don't want to be the one. Prime Minister, happy belated birthday, my brother. You know it go, love and love alone. Morgan Lane, Urban Lane, the whole Grand Span, you know it go. I don't want to be the one to disclose and tell you how much money the artists get paid that a Gully me attack. Because cartel deal is a different thing with Jordan. That are for one different life. I can't tell you none of that. So, that life is not going to be all good today, you know. Some things I got to talk where people are going to hate me. See? So, it's huge money. A big money to get this to happen, that Gully a thing, right? And me no wrong Mavado from charge big because in the early stage, them never care about Mavado. When Kartel return or the area, them not care about Mavado. Them never need him. Right? So, when you need Mavado now, and Mavado know, say, and need him, and I want them to book Mavado now. Them need to book Mavado. Feed work. Because Kartel make the run already. Run the little place them by himself. Now, the only right thing to do is Gully and Gaza. That's why you hear me that say, even when Kartel come and keep Barclays Center, the next show should have been Mavado. It be Kartel, Freedom Street, like a month or 2 after that, it's supposed to be Gully World, where Mavado and Theme friend them. Because that's how the nemesis go. When Mavado they actually got to I do on a show, not saying him I don't have a problem, but business-wise, me did against that. You understand? Come here say, there's no way you can just go do a show where you get paid for do, or you get a strength when Kartel just do Barclays. It don't make sense. It's supposed to be Mavado live in concert, Mavado and friends, or Gully World, or what you call it. In there. You understand me? I say, so, that was my initial idea. Me never agree with him doing I do on a show. Not because him and I do on a good, or him and I do on a good, not based on business. Me that say, no, Vado for keep theme on a show now. A tit for tat, a Gaza for Gully, a Gully for Gaza. You understand? Business-wise. Anyway, that pass and gone. So, this now, Zine, this now, what them I do now, the Gully Gaza thing, them have a show in Malta, them have one in England, them, amazing. Big money I make again. Mavado value gone in the sky again. Zine, we big up Joe, we big up Kartel, we big up Mavado, we big up Ravel, we big up TJ, the management team, we big up both sides of the entourage. But me not hear nobody big up the goat and all of this. The man will make all of it possible. I don't hear nobody big him up. From me say everybody I say, oh, this is so amazing, this is historic, this is the best thing that I'm for dancehall, Me not hear nobody big up the goat will make it possible. Me see if the audience them a study dancehall now. Who are the go to make all of this possible? On the type in the comment section. Let me see. Somebody say Bounty. Somebody say Father Straight. Somebody say Bounty. Somebody say Bounty again. Bounty again. Bounty again. Interesting. Somebody say Killer. Somebody say Bounty Killer. Somebody say Killer. Somebody say General. Sample King say General. Somebody say Rodney. Somebody say Bounty. Somebody say Mr. Price. Somebody say Bounty Killer. Warlord said I could. Killer. Talk about TJ and Crow mixing. Crazy Hype said one general. Somebody said the universe. Somebody said ground God. Alright. Big up Bounty Killer for him input. But it's not Bounty Killer. All I want to wrong. All I want to is a Bounty Killer wrong. See, somebody type it there. Somebody say FHM. And me. Me gonna have a Gully Gaza reunion. I am the GOAT. Bounty Killer play a nice role. I am the GOAT. If I never Foota hype, bravery, persistence, and God-given talent, there would be no Gully Gaza today. And this is why me I did a live here. This is why me I did a live here. You know what me now gonna do? Me now gonna sit around and make people bury my legacy and my great work what me do. I shall speak of my great works. Enough respect to Bounty Killer. But you must remember this. Bounty Killer had no part in what Boss Mavado. None. Not even an ounce of what Boss Mavado Killer not have nothing to do with. It was all me.
So every people that have put hype so far, highlighting that when the journey start, it was Mavado and him on the journey. And it would have also outlined that, you know, he made sacrifices. Like, I mean, not talk about sacrifice in a particular way. Like, you know, him would have get the chance to do some work with that sake of them. And him would have, instead of taking monetary gains, you know, negotiate and say, yo, Vice, my friend, them, which should have been Kibaki, Flex, and Mavado at that point in time, my people. I get to me and say, yeah, man. And at the end of the day, I would have say a lot more things, my people. So we are going to just continue to listen. I want to tell more things. So let's continue.
How do you consider when an artist, you know, our artist boss, when an artist boss? Bounty Killer calling up an artist on stage can give the artist a look, but that's a boss artist. You know our boss artist? Hit song. Hit song. HITSONG. Wanna type and tell me what the first song on the know for Mavado? How was you introduced to Mavado? The first time when I hear about Mavado, how it go? Only hear about Mavado. No artist can become a hit artist and tour and make money without hit song. See, somebody say that come here with Real Mackay. That is the song that Boss Mavado. How did that come about? Bounty Killer never have nothing to do with that. How does he advise Mavado? Them never hear him and like him talent. And me force them for voice him. And my persistence and my believing in him make me force them for voice him. So you wouldn't have no Gully Gaza without Foota hype. Enough respect to Bounty Killer. You play a role, but you boss Mavado. Me can get technical now and Bounty can debate it if he want. Mavado can come debate it if he want. That's the can come debate it if they want. Me, boss Mavado. All of these millions that are being made, all of this tour with Gully Gaza is because of me. If you want me to go deeper than that, because as I'm telling you, no man don't know when them are going to drop out. No man don't know how long them are going to live. These videos shall live for the rest of life. See? Watch this now. If you ask me, Foota hype, save Bounty Killer legacy. My work with me do, save Bounty Killer legacy. If I never with me do, when Cartel rain terror upon alliance, who would I defend it? So all this killer go on in them feelings and move out of them in them feelings. And me are the man. Because look at this. When Cartel leave alliance and I rain terror upon the entire alliance, nobody now answer. Who answer? Mavado. Who boss Mavado? Me. So no still my work that save Bounty Killer. Or 2-3 years Bounty never answer Cartel for. And a Gully side that take on Cartel the whole time. You want to hear better than that? When Mavado and I'm better asleep, and Killer and I'm better asleep, and me, God, my burner, and my friend them, I take on the road. I play 2 places in a Jamaica or 3 places in a one night. Play a Mobile, drive, go back to Kingston, play again. By them wake up, them a bit song a morning, them they even know it go. Them asleep. So who are the goat? And me are the goat. Whether them like it or not, and me save alliance. And me save alliance. When them in them better sleep, and me I got Mandeville, and me I got Moby, and me I got Ochi, and me I play a Dirty Friday, and me I play a Passa Passa, and me I play Uptown Man, and me I make the song them into hits. And me I beat the Gaza, me. Not singer. Singer only get an opportunity to beat the Gaza when he go up on a stage. Night after night after night after night, and me I do it. And if me the coward, them wouldn't have so much hit song. I'm afraid to go certain places and afraid to play certain song. Me do that after my own badness, my own braveness, my own talent. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody said do it again. Lightning not strike the same place twice. Me no must can do it again. You have people who have one hit wonder. You have Omi who sing cheerleader and not get a next hit. So my uncle can speak about what me do already. You understand what I'm saying? Me was the radio station. Me was the street god. Me are the man who I risk him life. I go everywhere. All the millions of them I make now after Gully Gaza, me do it. Then, next thing. Over my other side, 100% Foota hype. 100%. So over Cartel side, 70% of Foota hype again. Because Cartel and me, Killer, direct to play your music them in a dance. Youngins not gonna know this. There is no way an artist from rural Jamaica, Portmore, Clarendon, Mobile, St. Mary, you can't bust unless you have somebody at town a player. If you don't have the top selector player at town, you can't bust. The only selector who probably can talk close to me when it come about bossing giant is Ricky Chopra, crime response for Sizzler and Luciana. I'm going to tell you this now. And here why me give myself props over Chopra now when it comes to bossing the artists. Chopra get the song them and go bust them. Them come sing dub for Chopra and it bust. With Mavado case, me pick the rhythm. More to listen to this. Which rhythm them you start the clash? So progressive, why you laugh? Me say something where I joke, and me respond to Cartel. Me can say that 10 million times, and Cartel can't contest it. No country artist can't bust What you mean? Me not whisper. I'm not beg friend. I'm not care if Cartel like what me say. I'm not care if Mavado like what me say. I'm not care if Killer like what me say. It's the fucking truth. So what you say? What them you start the show? Anger management, right? Oh, anger management come about. Come here show and say me are the greatest selector ever live in a dance hall. Oh, anger management come about. When you know say if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't hear anger management not even one time as a production. You don't know say you wouldn't hear anger management. If that's the them wish to talk the truth, I told them now I do an interview. And me pick anger management rhythm. The man them build the rhythm say no, them not use it. And them not know Mavado from nowhere. And me force them to voice him. And then me still take the song and go boss it. You do not understand what me I say. If it wasn't for me, there would be no anger management with him today. You understand? And me at the root and the stem. Bounty Killer was not there when them thing they are going. When me I pick the rhythm and I make agreement with Dasieka and tell them straight say the only way make a boss listen to these people, I want to record it for future references. So when my grandpick, my great grandpick them born, nobody can shove me history under the carpet and hide it. Cause all of the artists them when me affiliated with from them time they hide my glory. I feel like if them not talk about it, it not got talk about. If it wasn't for Foota hype, there would be no anger management rhythm. Okay? When me I made the deal with Dasieka them, there was no Bounty Killer there. Mavado was not there. And me, Biggie, Corey Pig, and Corey Dog. Zine, Craig and David. I them nickname that. Don't think I diss me at this time. I them nickname. Sirani was not there either. And him a part of the trio. Him never did it. The only thing my bargain, see, with Dasieka, it wasn't financial bargaining. My only bargaining tip was that they had to voice my artists. Who are your artists? My artist was Mavado, Flex, and Kibaki. Flex was not there. Mavado was not there. Kibaki was not there. How the man of them say the most bad man, corrupt man, in a meeting about him own business and find time to inject and implement him three friend them when not even there. Real love not only show in your face, you know. Real love show behind your back. When you're not in the room, how do people speak of you? Every single room I go in at that time, got talk music and business, I involve Mavado, Kibaki, and Flex. Every single room. Before that year, there was Maria C. Sharon Burke office, can you understand the evolution, you know, and how it works, you know, and me are the magnet to bring the power, you know. Alright. You have Maria C. Sharon Burke Solid Agency. They are sharing the same building. Right? Bounty Killer, I come here so every day to Sharon Burke. Foota hype, I forward here so every day to Maria C. Maria C and Sharon Burke are uptown people, them cool. Predator already signed to 357. Maria C. Predator I'm artist. And I first make out artist. And I just say it, come here show no the root to the stem. There would be no Gully versus Gaza without me. And me are the maestro, me are the pioneer. Predator say, him now want no artist from Grand Spain around it. Him now want Flex around it. Me just are telling the truth. It's not a lie. Because when we have the meet, me I say, yo, Flex, Kibaki, Mavado. Singing blacks at the time. He never named Mavado yet. Predator said, no, he don't want nobody from Grand Spain around here. Because he can't deal no competition. I say, alright, I bring Reggea, Mavado. And he said, he don't want Reggea around there like that. You see? So, although Predator said no, me still insist, because Mavado is, by my ears, is my cash ticket to the biggest glory. Because me know him a go big. Me know him sound. Me know God tell me say him a go bid it. See? Him never bust span Mario C label. My force left side and Esco for Vice Mavado. I want you to listen to me. Because these things are not speaking up. And Mavado not going to speak it. Kind of on him ego trip. But the truth must be told. And if I may have to tell it, I have to tell it. Did you know that Real McCoy's song was voiced before Daseka? It was voiced on a rhythm name. Friday the 13th for left side and Esco. Me beg them voice it and voice them. Them voice him. Then don't feel McCoy. Remember, Mavado and Flex them no killer before me, before the whole Schoenberg thing. But you see when killer forward there, so now I was there, and killer already know a female with them. So me bringing them in another environment, the Schoenberg environment, and killer in the same environment, it make we become more family orientated, if you understand. That movement that we me I bring now, make everybody become one till a predator cook, fry flitters, we are run boat, we are lime and water, we are go back to the real Garrison days. That's how we live at the studio. So it become a family thing, and we and killer see each other every day. So it make the band stronger. Then remember, I just fully loaded a plan, I just Rasa plan, I just Beer Vybz a plan, I just overloaded, reloaded. So I me create the whole of that. Alright, there's a predator boss. Gary G them come round there for Vice killer. I saw the whole of we there. Killer say, yo, Vice the youth them. Make a Vice, but Vice the youth them first. I saw your ear, that one I name mad. Boy, this the Flex, so I did me get mad. I will write it, Kibaki, Flex, Foota, Mavado and Predator. Predator had the little mad idea. Some prisoner tell him, some jailer. And we sit down there and put in the words and everything. Then when I look on the publishing, I know, I put in 2 lines, more want a percentage. We no business about that. All the way I did for hungry and we want rich. Remember, say, Mafia crew, Vice Panna said, read him there. We're mad depend. It's 35 or 40 song Vice Panna read him there. Bounty Killer Vice Panna read him too. Everything Panna read him flap. The only song we hit, I'm mad. I boy, this is Flex, so I did me get mad. You ever hear them talk them story there? You ever hear them talk them story there yet? Before the entourage, before the team, before the crew, before all of these 1,000 people screaming Mavado's name. And him and Foota hype alone. I walk from 11 Maryvale close to Cassava Piece. Walk. Sometimes we come out of the studio, we don't know when at night from daylight. We just in there make music. Mario C and we in there. Sometimes we come out of the studio at 4 o'clock in the morning. When we did outside and come in the studio at daylight it out there. At broad day, 4 o'clock a day, and we will come out at 4 o'clock in the morning. We are walk hungry. Me and him alone. Nobody, no Flex, no Julian, nobody. Me and him alone. Until him father buy him a bicycle. So when me and him start move around, and me and him on the bicycle. And here was the mess up part now. The bicycle, it not have a crossbar, it have a horizontal bar. So him can't tow me. So you know, guess what we have to do? We have to walk and I push the bicycle. So it come like a walk, we a walk. Same way I'll do the bicycle forward. We had to walk with the bicycle. Because the bicycle can't carry the two away. And one of them bicycle, bossy bicycle, the chrome and silver with shocks. And you know, the frame not cut crossways, so it cut so. So you can't tow me. And you know them time them big and fat and black and ugly. So I will if I wait, can't tow. We have to walk. There was nobody. Nobody. Me and him alone and God. I think one time we left from around, there's somebody dead in our gully, we see somebody dead. Nobody now wake up yet to see that the dead somebody there. Hours we are going. So me just say that to say this. You see, me love when me hear people say, Bounty bus Mavado. But you see, when you know got dim my light and cut my part out of it, I got size up everybody. Because Bounty Killer don't play song. Bounty Killer don't make it song. Bounty Killer call up on stage and then you par with him, people are going to see a par Bounty. But what makes money, what makes riches, what makes empire, what makes legacy, hit song. And me do that. Me do that. Me make sure Mavado advice. And there was no money. And I like the people them know where each up around Mavado because there's millions and there's something to look for. And something you got to try and make. And if you book a show, you get 10 or 20%. That never exists them time there. Them time they're just Foota hype and Mavado. And remember me, I make money before Mavado. One time me have to buy the food and me have to buy anything. And me have to pay going to a club if you pay or anything. It was me, all me. So when we hear people get up nowadays and, oh, Foota bad mind, Foota corrupt, Foota. How? When me invest in the brand, when there was nothing. So when Damon Dash attack, where Jay-Z do him, it reminds me of how I am being treated by both Killer and Mavado and even Kartel. You understand what I say? Them no remember where them I come from. And then the fans them get tricked. Because in the ear it's so repetitively. Oh, bounty, 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 bounty. And if you got say, Foota, 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 Foota. Without Foota, none of this not happen. A real Makai boss Mavado and no other song. And I'm created. Nobody never see him talented and say, okay, he's talented. I'm going to record him. I never that. Me say, me no want no money from one. All I want to do, Vice Kibaki, Vice Flex, Vice Mavado. That's it. Who you know a bargain out money for them friend. And now, you run the world and you make all these millions. The man where you fence out are the man where blood, sweat and tears for you without $1. And then you try to hide my story too. And try to hide my glory. Can't happen. Me still have life. Me still have breath. Anybody will love the Gully Gaza reunion the one night, you have to love Foota hype. Without Foota hype, it don't happen. Every single man in an alliance did afraid for war Vybz Kartel. When Vybz Kartel left alliance, every single artist in an alliance afraid for this cartel. Asking yourself, why am Mavado alone did so brave for take on Kartel? Because Mavado know who him have run him. He know him have the radio station, which is me. And he know him have some serious, loyal, ready for dead niggas. You understand? Don't think I just get up and sing song. And that make Mavado did so brave. Him know him have the #1 selector in the world. I fight the battle when afraid. If I never my badness and my bravery and my self-belief in how I believe say Mavado have to run the place, it would never happen. Some people can say, oh, probably to that. Me not do probably. Me not do maybe. Me not do if. Enough people try about him before me. Never happen. And me do it. And me can say this without apology. Every alliance artist except Mavado did afraid to take on Vybz Kartel. We do that. My work come see a Bounty Killer legacy. If I never when me do, she would have killed Bounty Killer. Kartel would have get to a scotch free. So when you not talk about Bounty this and Bounty that, say it and say Bounty and Foota hype. Once on the left out my name, I got draw the line.
Beautiful people. So that a go on pan what a go on. And in terms of, even in the ending of the reasoning, may always pray that thing and say, boy, when it comes down to Vybz Kartel, if you live through that period, not like I'm gonna tell you and probably see the impact, but if you live through that period, when Vybz Kartel actually cut from the alliance, my people, the force where Vybz Kartel did that bring, boy, it would have be wicked to keep up with him if there wasn't a Mavado, my people, because me now say the rest of G them busy and Bling Dog and Wayne Marshall and all of them man they never that talented me people. But as me say, why Vybz Kartel was like a lyrical killing machine, me people. So it was Mavado who basically stop him in them tracks and calm down things and kind of bring a balance, and then you have the Mavado and Kartel, me people. And Foota I could have explained that behind the scenes a lot was going on in terms of the confidence where I give Mavado the confidence and all of that, my people. And it would have out like clearly that he's a part of that. So, me don't know all the things still, my people, but big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. Tell me what you think about Foota hype. Do you feel like Foota hype, deserves the credit where you come on, my people? Yes or no? And do you feel like, these people like Bounty Killer, Mavado, Vybz Kartel, them and Foota hype should have good? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. You don't know all the things. We'll catch you on another one. I'm out.